Hey, what's up, Hybrid Z? This is Big Phil down here in beautiful Waxahachie, Texas, about 20 miles south of Dallas. I'm bored today. It's Saturday. About to drive out and get some beer, but thought I'd just kind of walk around my car, make a new video for my signature thing on Hybrid Z. Blah, blah, blah. So let's walk around my car. I'll show you all the modifications I've done. Okay, of course, it's a 1978 Datsun 280Z. Bought a turbo motor for $150, but it had real bad scarring in the cylinder walls. So, what's a guy to do? Let's put all the turbo stuff on the motor that I already have. So I got the, I kept my natural intake. The car had a Weber wide mouth or big mouth. I'm not sure what it's called. 60 millimeter throttle body. Kept that. Got the turbo manifold, of course. Stock T3. Here's my little threaded wastegate rod that I made to adjust for boost. Running about 15-ish pounds, which I don't know why, but it's taking it. I don't get any knocking down the highway. I got Ford 370cc injectors, stock fuel rail. My fuel pressure regulator, I put a socket, I talked to a Nissan mechanic, put a socket over this little nipple and beat on it. I had a fuel pressure gauge hooked up and tapped it, and it kept raising the fuel pressure. So now I get about, I actually forget what it was. I think it's in the 50s, 55 or so pounds at wide open. I got I think it's a Holley electric fuel pump. I need to rehook that up. But let me see, my airflow meter, turbo airflow meter, everything is turbo. I had to cut a hole in my radiator shroud because there is no room for this stupid thing, so that it would get all the air that it needs. Got a Mitsubishi first generation blow-off valve. I tapped the top of it down, crushed it down a little with a hammer to increase the spring tension so that it kept blowing off, while I'm driving down the highway. Excel supercoil stuffed in there. Let me see. Of course, I have a turbo oil pan, oil pickup, oil pump, distributor. I got a P90 head in the garage that I am probably going to put on. There's the oil cooler, the Asterion front-mounted intercooler on the car. I'd like to go bigger, of course, when I have the money. My knock sensor, I drilled and tapped out my block, one of those little bolt holes like this. Drilled and tapped it out, put that in there. Got the oil cooler right there, mounted that to it. Complete turbo wiring harness, of course. Let me see, I've got a 1983 naturally aspirated 5-speed that I had to put on because I blew my 5th gear. I think the transmission just ran dry. Inside the car, put a 300ZX power seat in there, which fits in pretty good. I had to take out the seat rails, beat the heck out of the floorboard and lots of other areas to get it to fit, but I'm 6'3", and man, it fits in there real good. Everything power works on the seat. It's got little airbags that you can pump up, that's raise and lower the seat. The airbags that you can pump up and release. Boost gauge, air fuel ratio. I gotta get a passenger seat. The driver's seat was the only good seat in the car at the junkyard, but it's the way it goes. Body work that I've done to the car, I filled the line here for the headlight bucket and took out the side marker lights, front and back. Rolled my pan back there, which I thought seemed like it was the biggest improvement over the looks of the car. Once you do that, and here's my air dam. I got this from another hybrid member that rolled into a curb and cracked it and crushed it pretty bad. So I fiberglassed it, fixed it, and it's kind of funny, it was blue, and then there was a Z-Car meeting that night that I got it on the car, so I took a paintbrush and painted it black with some black fence paint that I had. But plan on really thinking about rolling the car, rolling the paint. You know, that one guy that had posted that painted his car with a paint roller, because I am running out of money to work on this thing. But it's running really good now. 5-speed feels real good. Got a real super sweet overdrive in it. It seems like 80 miles an hour is about 2,800 RPM. Can't believe it. I was running about 35 to 3,800 RPM at 80. Anyway, well, that's my car. Woo! Texas, man, I'm sweating already. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It is hot, about 98. It's got to be outside, 95, in the 90s somewhere. You guys take it easy, be safe, and thank you to all the Hybrid Z members out there that helped me with my turbo car. I've never owned a turbo before, wouldn't know anything about turbo and adjusting the airflow meter, fuel injector size, none of that. I didn't know anything about it. Thank you guys. Take it easy. If you live in Texas, let's go get a Corona together. See you later.